I am celebrating the 1 year anniversary of, frankly, something that completely devastated and caused the temporary shutdown of my business. It's September 11th, 2024, and I'm celebrating something that was utterly devastating. And yet, I feel like it turned us into almost an instant success. I'm Angela O'Brien of Esteem Lingerie and the Esteem Bra Fitting Academy. I'm a business coach consultant, and I'm an entrepreneur who loves to help and share with other businesses and to coach and to help you feel not alone. A year ago, we were closing our 17-year-old business with a big question mark on the when we will reopen. Now, long story short, it was because not even a month earlier, a horrible forest fire had ringed our city. And frankly, the devastation it caused will go down in Canadian history as one of the worst wildfire events ever. During the chaos of evacuation orders and emergency closures and all that stuff to save our city, I forgot to turn off the HVAC system, and in the space of 3 days, all the ash and soot that was in the air, and let me tell you, there was a lot of it, was sucked into my shop and liberally distributed through every garment in my shop. And due to the intimate nature of our garments, it wasn't something that could just be easily washed out and fixed. This day, 1 year ago, we put a note on the door that said, "We'll let you know when we're reopening." We boxed everything up, we turned things over to the restoration company, and we started to rebuild. And I still consider it to be one of the most empowering days of my business. And I haven't lost my mind. I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It is simply that was the day that I came to the shift that if my entire business was going to be dismantled, then now I have the opportunity to rebuild it any way I want. I decluttered it with the help of my key staff person. We went through every system, every piece of technology, every little bit of my 17-year business. And if it was no longer serving us or if it was overcomplicated, we found a simpler way to do it. We were only closed for 7 weeks. We reopened, and since then, it has been one of the best, most empowering years of our business in every single metric you can think of. But the most important metric that I look at as a business entrepreneur, somebody who, frankly, is a little more married to her businesses and has her whole heart and soul tied into her businesses. What shifted for me was that realization that I wasn't alone. And so it doesn't matter whether you're a new entrepreneur starting out, whether you're an existing business with decades of experience. I give you this one piece of advice. We are in the time of our development where collaboration and coaching is superior to competition. It's an unusual viewpoint from somebody who works in a competitive retail market, but I know it to be true. What changed for me, what was the most important factor in a successful outcome for me, turned out to be the fact that for the previous 3 years, I had been working on a weekly basis with 2 other coach consultants, 2 brilliant women who work in different industries, who have different viewpoints, who challenge me, who help me develop, and I do the same for them. They had helped me make those shifts I needed to do to get out of competition, to go into collaboration, decluttering, and simplifying. And so today, 1 year later from the date of closure, notice I'm not celebrating the date of reopen. I'm celebrating the date of closure because that was the most momentous day. that changed the trajectory of our business. I wish I could say there's an overnight success model, but there isn't. I always joke that it took 18 years for me to become an overnight success. However, I encourage you, I challenge you, don't wait for the devastation to dismantle your business. Choose to go out there, increase your education, get some coaching, collaborate, even within your own industry. You will find that those relationships you construct will be what saves your business. And here's one key thing. If there's anything you're looking at in your business and you're saying to yourself, well, that's always the way we've done it, or that's the way they told me to do it, that is fear talking. That is fear talking to you and holding you back. I call it the mother flirkin in my business. And when mother flirkin comes out, I get angry and I say, it's time to change. And I ask the question, what is the most simple solution that meets the expectations? And what it does is it lets you sleep at night. It allows you to have balance. It allows you to be a functioning human within your business. I have to say that September 11th, 2023, what was personally a day of devastation for us here in our business, was the moment that I got to reignite the incredible joy and passion in my businesses. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for all the support, and I thank everybody who's watching this channel. And I hope that this encourages you to reach out, find a coach, find somebody to collaborate with, find a couple people to collaborate with. Because as we move forward in the future, it's going to be about collaboration and community, not necessarily competition.